Hey, what's going on? We're live. This is Mike Sneed coming to you. I want to say welcome to Applies Boot Camp, Old Fashioned Ice Cream, Facebook, family, and friends. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Been a great weekend. The ice cream parlor business is starting to pick up. It's crazy. Everything is coming together all at once. The ice cream parlor business is picking up. The actual uh, kettle corn is picking up. We're doing fundraisers, so we're doing the kettle corn, and not only that, we have the compressors. I done two compressors today, and I got my little welding hat on. I've been out doing some welding too, so I'm here trying to learn how to weld also. But yeah, we've got all this stuff going on, and it's doing very well. This weekend, I have a competition I'm gonna be doing. It's the actual what we call the March Madness Ice Cream Showdown. I'll be going out competing this Sunday. We're going to be going against Sister Two, and I'll be going against Lumpy's Ice Cream. It's the first competition of the season. We're doing it in conjunction with March Madness, and the ice cream flavor we're going to be competing and throwing down on is red velvet. We're gonna be doing a red velvet ice cream. Who makes the best red velvet ice cream? With everybody just coming off of their Valentine's Day, February, where we had red velvet ice cream, and we're gonna see who makes the best red velvet ice cream. Um, also, let's see here. My screen keep going out. Let's see what's causing that to go out. Uh, I'm gonna get this a little closer so it keep me up. My screen keep going out for some reason. Um, but anyway, let me see here. All right, we're good. Well, anyway, uh, we have that going on. I'm gonna get right into the actual conversation today because what's happening, my phone is starting to act up on me. I don't know if it's getting too hot or what. But today's topic is um, creating entrepreneurs versus training technicians. Uh, Here at Appliance Boot Camp, we're not training technicians. We're actually creating entrepreneurs, and creating entrepreneurs is sometimes it is a whole lot different than actual training a technician. Just for instance, I'm an entrepreneur. So let me see if I take that off of that stop. I think that's it. Okay, we got it. Okay, I'm an entrepreneur, and me being an entrepreneur, when I create businesses, I don't go look for a job. If I wanted to, for instance, we'll take this ice cream parlor. I wanted to start an ice cream parlor. Uh, Somebody who's more of a W-2 mindset, their idea be I need to go get a job at Cold Stone. I need to go get a job at a homemade ice cream parlor and work there for a while, and that way I'll learn how to actually run the business. You don't learn how to run the business that way. You just learn how to be you're an employee that way. You don't know anything about running the business that way. You might learn certain aspects of doing certain jobs. Um, uh, Everybody's texting me right now that I'm online. You'll learn certain aspects of certain jobs while you're out there doing it, but you'll never learn how to actually run the business. The only way you're gonna learn how to run the business is you have to actually run that business. So if I want to learn how to run an ice cream parlor, I don't go get a job. I go look for a business plan. Now I can whatchamacall. I could without a business plan, I could figure it out, but it'll take me about 10 years and it's gonna cost me a lot of money from trial and error to figure it out how to actually run the actual ice cream parlor business. So like I tell you all, if I'm doing anything, if anything that I do that I'm gonna get somebody to do, if they haven't done it 10 years or more, they don't know what they're doing. They haven't had enough time to actually figure it out. That's if somebody wants to actually run leads or do Facebook ads and stuff for me. I need to see at least a 10-year track record. I'm not going to get somebody who just started a year or two ago and think they got it figured out, and they be playing around with my money, and I need to spend my money to get actual business in, and they just looking to make a paycheck off of it. They don't really know what they're doing. They're testing it out with my money. I'm not gonna use that person. I'm gonna use somebody who's done it 10 years or more. Same thing if I'm going and I want to learn how to do a business, I'm gonna look for somebody who's ran that business for at least 10 years. If they ran that business for 10 years, I'll buy their business plan from them. And that's what I do. I have multiple business plans. So it's just people say how you get these businesses. I have multiple business plans. I have on my actual Dropbox folders. I have multiple business plans that I have purchased from people or different businesses that I had actually thought about doing. And so I buy the business plan, and I might not do it right then and there, but I have them stacked back, and I've read them, and I say, okay, if the time comes and I need to pivot and do one of these, I'll just pull one of those business plans out and activate. Without the same thing with the ice cream, same thing with the kettle corn. With my ice cream business plan, I bought that from a guy who done it for over 20 years. He ran a small homemade ice cream parlor for over 20 years. He knew how to run it because he had 10. If you do it for 10 years, you get to see the best and the worst of what can happen in a business. So you know they was able to maneuver through the best times and the worst times. Same thing with my kettle corn. I bought it from somebody who done it for 20 years. They sold me their business plan, so I can get it up and running and cut out a bunch of the mistakes and get my business up and running in a short period of time and be profitable. Well, same thing if you're going to learn how to actually run an appliance repair business. How you learn how to run an appliance repair business, you buy somebody's business plan and you follow that business plan and you start that business. I got a bunch of texts coming in. I got to get off in a second. Everybody texting me, but if you buy that person's business plan and you follow that business plan, and you want to get it from somebody who's done it for at least 10 years or more, who's been profitable, and you want to look and make sure they've been profitable at it. And they're going to tell you what the results that you're going to see from that. If you do this, this is how much money you're going to make. And you should be able to see it in that person's life, not them just telling you about it, and not them making the money off of the actual selling you the course or selling you the business plan, but you can actually see that they actually achieve that in the actual business plan. And so that's what I do when I give you all the appliance boot camp. You get my business plan. Now I know some people say, well, you need to get in the truck and go ride with somebody and learn how to fix the appliances. That's how you train a technician. You train a technician like that. You let them do ride-alongs and get in the truck and go out and fix appliances. And you that's how they get trained. As an entrepreneur, as a business owner, to be totally honest with you, if you all if you all was business savvy enough, where you all had enough business savvy, it'd be better for you not to even know how to fix the appliance, because then you will actually focus more on running your business properly, putting the proper procedures and putting the proper policies in place to make sure that technician work, and you learn how to train technicians versus you know how to fix it. First thing you're gonna do is go fix it yourself, because you don't want to, because to train a technician it's hard work, and most of the time you'd much rather say, man, go to the next call, I'll come fix that. So you better off not knowing how to fix anything. So if you're going to run a true you want to run a true entrepreneur, run a true business. That'd be like me coming in here, say, oh, I'm going to be running the cashier and I'm going to be scooping ice cream. You ask anybody if I come in here and my staff is here. You can ask anybody who come here and get the ice cream regular. If I come in here and the staff and we got a line out the door, first thing I want to do is jump in and start trying to help. I'm gonna probably do that. Let you all talk to talk to my staff, won't show their pictures, but just their face, but let y'all just talk to them. If I come in here and I start washing my hands, the staff will get mad because they know I'm going to mess things up because I don't know how to actually run the front end as well as they do. I come in, I see a line getting out the door, I get nervous. I'm trying to get people in. They got the system down packed. They know what they're doing. I get in the way. I start messing stuff up. I mess the orders up. So it's best for me to do what I do best. I just go down there and just start talking to the customers and staying out the staff way and letting them work. That's how you do it as a business owner. I don't get in there and trying to run the cash register and trying to take some orders and mess stuff up. Yesterday I come in and I'm trying to help, and first thing Miss Krista say, Mr. Sneed, you need to get out the way. You messing us up. Okay, fine. I come back. I go back there and I start boxing up popcorn. Do that, Mr. Sneed, and I'll do that. But every so often, I peep around the corner trying to look at the line and gauge it, and they'll see me peeping, and they'll say, "We okay, okay." So, but that's the way our business runs. That's how the business owner run. My job is to make sure that I'm bringing the customers in. I'm making sure that the lights are paid, the bills are paid, that they have I'm making sure that I'm bringing customers in. I'm making sure that the equipment is working. I'm making sure that the lights are on. I'm making sure that that the paychecks are going to clear. I'm doing all of that stuff, and I'm giving direction. I'm actually looking and guiding the ship. I'm saying, okay, we're here right now. This is where we're at right now. This is where we're going to be at the end of the season, in 2024 season. And I give them the marching orders of where I want to be at, and then I tell them how I'm going to get there. And then from there, I start playing with it and making adjustments to get us there. So that's how I run this ice cream parlor. Same thing. If I got a technician, like the guy that I was telling you about, who just got his company just got their plumber's license. He didn't go work for no plumbing company. Learn how to do plumbing. He doesn't probably know how to do plumbing, but because now he's an entrepreneur. He goes and he actually listened to when we had our conference here. He listened to somebody who told them exactly how you get your license for a plumber, and he go do it. And now he got his license as a plumber, and he got people that he hired and that's trained to do plumbing. He's not going to go out there and go get no job for no plumber and try to learn how to actually do plumbing that way. He knows now, okay, this is how I actually get that license in my business. And then from there, I'll go hire somebody who loves to do, I'll go hire a plumber who likes to do plumbing and let them do it. I'm going to run my business. That's why I try to teach you all. If the worst thing you can do, if you're trying to run an appliance repair business, is go get a job, because what's going to happen? You're going to get something that's the worst thing you can do to anybody is get them hooked on a paycheck. You start getting 1 or 2 paychecks, you're going to get hooked on it, and you're not going to be too afraid to leave. Entrepreneurship is not hard. It's not hard to learn how to run a business. It's not hard to earn enough money when you own an appliance repair business, doing 1 or 2 stops versus and taking your time and learning it that way, than actually getting the job, and you have that job and working 8 hours a day. You can do 1 or 2 stops, because when I tell you to actually start your business and don't get a job, there's so much more that goes into running your appliance repair business than fixing appliances. You're gonna find out in about 6 months to a year. You'll find out fixing the appliances is the easiest part of the job of running your business. That's the easiest part, fixing the appliances. The hardest part is going to be fixing what's up here between your 2 ears, your head, and and running the actual business. Because everything that you have been taught your whole entire life has pushed you to go get a job. Especially for African Americans, for 400 and some years or more, you have been conditioned to go to look for somebody else to provide job for you rather than creating your own job. So not only is you have to change yourself, everybody around you is going to be telling you what you're doing is wrong, and you got to have enough confidence and stuff to be able to keep pushing through that. So as African Americans, it's really hard to get your mind wrapped around running your own business. And that's what I have to do. I know if you go get a job, you're not going to pregame because you working on somebody else's job. You're not going to call the customer and schedule them 2 hours out. Most of the time, if you're working for somebody, you ain't gonna know what you're gonna do till the day you show up. You ain't gonna get no calls 2 or 3 days out, and they'll say, "Well, you need to get with a good company, an experienced company, and they run." It they just as bad, because that's the thing that gets me. We all now as entrepreneurs, we go to the business seminars, and we in the same business class with with all the what we call the experience, the good companies to work with. And you sit in there and you realize pretty soon, I know just as much about business as this guy does. And you learn that you say, I just been in business maybe 2 years, and they've been in business 15, 20 years. And I know more right now about business than they know. And my business may be just as profitable, but it's not more profitable than them. And in some instances, you actually mentoring them. And so this is the same people that they're telling you need to go work for to learn from. When you find out quick, hey, I know just as much as they do. They trying to figure out like me. When they ask I can almost guarantee you right now tonight and ask these, it's the same questions that's been asked for the last 15, 20 years. How can I get some technicians, and how do I train them? So they've been asking that question for 20 years. How can I get technicians, and how can I train them? So with that, they even if they get them, they don't know how to train them because they don't get them often enough. The way they do it is the way that we learn. Just throw them in the truck and let them go. You know, and then if you if you become a technician, where you go work for somebody now, you're getting to the point where you call in, and you don't go try to figure it out on your own. And I think that, to me, I think that's the worst thing in the world, for somebody to call you and ask you how you do this, how you do that, and not allow them to figure it out and struggle to find it out. I think that's the worst thing in the world you can do to somebody. You send them out there and you say, "Oh, you got a dryer. Check the heater. It's gonna be the heater element. Gonna be the thermostat. Gonna be here go the parts you need. Go on out there." The guy go out there. He get there. He don't know what's wrong. You gonna tell, well, check this, check that. You ain't telling them how you know to check that. What's the processes you know to get through that? And you gotta let them. Only way you learn that, you gotta be out there on your own and figure it out. And you gotta learn how to self-educate yourself if you're gonna be a business owner. As a business owner, and once you become a real entrepreneur, and this is what people don't really want. I'm gonna be honest with you. People don't really want you to become a real entrepreneur, because once you become a real entrepreneur, you don't ask for permission anymore. You just do it, and you get a confidence about yourself that you can do anything. And like I say, y'all see me, I can weld. I don't learn myself how to weld. Now I go to the welding store and I'm buying stuff and talking to them about different stuff I'm doing, and I whatchamacall. I can't nobody tell me I can't weld, and I'm selling stuff that I'm welding with, but I'm learning as I go because I don't ask nobody for anything. And what happens too, once you become a real entrepreneur and once you realize that you can do it, you will never ever go ask for permission, and you will never ever go look for a job again. And you'll get to the point then where you're not afraid of death. You'll get to the point as a real entrepreneur where you'll say, before I let somebody do this to me, I die. Somebody's gonna die here. I'm not gonna let nobody tell me what I can and can't do. And you be willing to die for that freedom. You'll get to you become a dangerous person, because now you all now, once you become real entrepreneurs, you all don't come ask nobody, hey, can you show me how to do this? Can you show? Y'all look like y'all do like I do. I go look someplace. Damn, he making money doing that. What's he doing? How he do that? Shit, I'm going to go do it. I ain't going. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go cut into their money. When Mike Reed came on and told us about commercial appliances, the next day, you know how many emails I got when people showing me, man, I took a commercial job. He right. Didn't nobody go say, oh, I'm gonna go work for here we have Whaley's. I'm gonna go work for Whaley's, get a commercial job and learn how to fix these commercial appliances. No, because they had done they had followed the blueprint in appliance boot camp. Then now they got the confidence of Michael. You can make that on those commercial ranges. Man, shit, I'm going to go do it tomorrow. And they hit it the next day and went and got it. I did the same thing. Same thing with these seal systems. When we started, God dang, they paying you $1,000 for 2 hours worth of work. You know, $400, maybe $500 an hour to do these seal systems. Shit, I'm y'all done like everybody else. Just grab a couple used refrigerators and went to work, or you done like everybody else done. Hey, the third party warranty company, I'm gonna go and tell them, hey, I'm gonna do seal system. I'm gonna learn on them, and that's what everybody else do. People tell you, oh, you want to go work for somebody. That way, if you make mistakes and stuff, you'll be doing it on their dime, and it won't cost you any money. But god dang, that's the same thing with the third party warranty company. You're doing it on their dime. You make a mistake, it don't cost you anything. And people say, well, you playing with the customer appliance. No, when you doing third party warranty, you got to know who your customer is. Your customer is the third party warranty company. You got to make them happy. So if they okay with it, that's your customer. They happy. They know they're getting it at a discounted rate. So you whatchamacallit, you go out there, you tell them, yeah, I'm gonna do some seal system, and you learn on the third party warranty company. You got them backing you behind you. So if something breaks or something, call the third party warranty company. Hey, I need whatchamacallit. I burnt the liner in the refrigerator liner and burned. You know, it can't be fixed. Okay, you need to give them a new one. They go buy them a new one. And the customer happy they get a new refrigerator, and you learning, you know, not to do it again. And then after 2 or 3, you learn how to do it. You take off. That's why I tell you to do the third party warranty company. Not only that, you have enough cash so that you can have time to educate yourself and slow down, because you need to know all of this stuff that runs in the business. That, like I say, the repairing of the appliances is the easy part. I need you to be able to learn how to interact with the customer. I need you to be able to learn how to go get your own contracts, how to negotiate your contract, how to ask for that $1,000. Shout out to Sam. Sam was here Sunday. He came by Sunday. He done 2 seal systems today. He came by. He was telling me he done $1,800 today. You know, he was doing one for $1,000 and one for $800. And you just saw him come through here not even a month ago, and he done a seal system here. He asked me, know how many times Sam asked me, can I go with you out in the field to do a seal system? And I told him no. Nah, okay, you ain't going with me out here to do a seal system. And then after that, he said, I need to learn one time. I kept telling him, you go get one and do it yourself. You go get one, do it yourself. That's how you learn. I want you to show me. No, I ain't going. I ain't going out there with you to do no seal system. You know what he done? He went and got a refrigerator, brought it to the shop, and he thought he was gonna get me to help him do it. Nah, he opened the shop up. Hey, you can do it. I'm gone. I ain't gonna do it. And he sat there and worked with it, and then he fixed it. And from then on, he's doing seal systems. But that's how you do it. I do him the same way. I do him the same way. He called me, asked me a question. Hey, you need to figure it out. They paying you to fix it, not me. When you all call me, I tell y'all the same thing. You got the service manual. No, I ain't got service. I can't talk to you. Go get the service manual. That's what I got to do. So I'm not going to go get the service manual. No, I don't have applianceology. Well, you need to go get it. I'm not going to go download no manual for you. This your business. You got to go do it. Okay. And this is another thing too. If you don't learn how to go get your contracts and go get your money, you're gonna be at other people's mercy all the time. I know something used to burn me up, and it's still. I don't have it now because I don't sub anything out to nobody. But something used to burn me up when a grown man would call me in the morning. Hey, Sneed, what's up? You got anything I can do? No, you're a grown man, just like I am. Why I gotta go find you work? Go get your own work. You know, you don't come to me with no deal or nothing. You come asking me to find you work. You got anything I can do today? Nah, I ain't got nothing to do. All right. Then call back next day. Hey, I'll see if you got anything for me to do. Man, go get you something. Go get your own damn work. Don't come here calling me. That burn me up. I lose respect for them when they call me asking me for work. Now, if they had some skill set, if somebody were to call me up and say, "Hey, Sneed, I just want to let you know if you got some seal systems, I'll what them call. I cut you a deal. I do them for 450 if you send me seal systems. Fuck, hey, when you want them, if you pay now, I'll do two of them for you. For four, I pre-sell you two for 450. Okay, hey, I'm gonna send you $900, and I'll send you two seal systems in the next week or two. All right, no problem. Because I used to do that. If I needed to get some cash real quick, something came up, I would send out an email to the actual. We're doing deliveries and installs. With the delivery installs $200. What's them call? I send a install. I'll send a what's call out quick. Hey, I got 10 installs that I'm doing a special on. You have to pay for them now. Get 10 installs for $150 each. Man, you know how many stores be hey, how many you got? Give them here. I want to get all of them. I'm gonna say to giggle my card, run it now. They'll do that. I'm not telling them, oh, y'all got any work for me to do. No, I'm going to them with a deal. I need to get some money, so I'm going to them with a deal. Say, hey, I normally charge you 200. I'm going to let them go for 150. Bring them here. Matter of fact, if somebody would say that, hey, I'm doing seal systems for 450, not only would I get them, but I'll be calling Slick and everybody. Yo, man, it's a guy out here, especially if I know you can do them. There's a guy out here, he's doing them for 450. Shit, send him, give me his number. When Slick and them had a guy, they were doing it for 400. Everybody was calling, hey, where that guy at? Give me that guy who's doing it for 400. Yeah, I'm gonna pay you 400, and I get to keep 450, 600. I ain't gotta go nowhere. Yeah, send them here. I hate he left, but that's what you'll do when you got that skill set, and that's what I'll be telling. And then you're not begging. Then you're earning your keep. You're earning your keep. Then you make your money. You're just giving people a good deal, and then you get your cash up. Then you go back to your regular prices. And ain't nobody lose respect there. But if I gotta come call you every morning, hey, you got to work for me, man. Don't come here with me with that. I gotta find enough for me, and then I gotta find you too. Come on, man. Nobody likes that. Like I say, you lose respect for a man who's doing that. You got to go out here and get your own. And I think a lot of times people don't want the competition that comes with that, because what happened when you step out here and you start doing your thing, you a lot of them now are leaving. Say, man, it ain't like it used to be. Too many people out here, and I'm leaving. They trying to step over. Some of them stepped over into commercial, but guess what? Y'all going over in commercial, getting them. And so you're going to have to compete. You're going to have to compete. And you don't want nobody getting in between you and the customer. Never. And like I say, the mindset, I'm honest, once you become an entrepreneur and you can create your own business and you can create your own money, everything changes. Everything. You now become somebody. Like I say, you somebody now that you can't be controlled. No way nobody can control you ever again, because I don't care where they put me at. I don't care where I go, where they put me at. I feel I have enough confidence that I'm gonna make myself comfortable. Not gonna be doing something on my own once I get there. So I'm gonna find some way to actually to get back on top and be in the front doing something. But that's what entrepreneurship does. You at the point where you don't care. You don't get nervous about stuff. You know, like I say, you might have some points where you have low cash flow and this and that, but you know how to pick it up. You know it's going to pick up. You know, so you good, and you'll never ever be worried about jobs and stuff again. I don't want nobody to give me no job. Matter of fact, I'll be honest, I don't even want them to give my kids no job. So they have to come here and go to work. I don't want them to give my family nothing. I want my family to have to come here and learn the same thing I learned, how to actually make it on their own. That's what. Oh, Lord. Sorry about that. But that's what I want them to do. I want them to be able to do the same thing that I did, learn how to go get it on their own so they'll always be free. You know, this morning, I had a long night last night because, like I say, we've been really busy. I done kettle corn. I had to do a awards thing at the church. Shout out to First Union Baptist Church, First Missionary Baptist Church down here in Selma. They gave out awards to the African American business owners yesterday at their church service. I had to do that and went and got the award. But yeah, so I was tired. And this morning, I went out. I had to do 2 compressors for my nephew. So I slept in until about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Got up, went done the first compressor. I got there at 12. I was done by 1:32. It wasn't no compressor. Lucky, I just done 2 evaporator cores. Is the evaporator cores. Got to the second one, same thing, exact same refrigerating. That Whirlpool side by side, the evaporator coil on that one was bad. And I went and got that one changed out. I was back for my meeting. I had a 6:30 meeting. I was back at my 6:30 meeting. I got $9.99 for one, and I got $1,020 for the other. And I'm back. And I went and picked up all my mixer stuff. I got over $1,000 worth of orders of ice cream came in last night. I got a new high school. This will be our first high school. A high school signed up with us to do kettle corn for next month. And we good. We good. We good. Tomorrow I'll be out at the shipping container. I'm gonna bring you all out there. This is what life is about. Where you come here and you get to enjoy life like this. And I want all of y'all to be able to have this and not be stressed and worried about if you're gonna have some money or worried about if you can go fix it. You're gonna find out that don't let nobody fool you. These appliances are simple. They are simple. The theory. Once you learn the theory behind them, how to operate, the hardest thing is just taking them apart. But all of them work the same. It ain't hard. It's not hard. We're gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta get up early because I'm going to go work on my container. What's up, A9 Dr. Funk? I say, what's up, Mike and ABC? Go Summarize 7777. Yo, Mike. Hey, how you doing? NC Worker say good evening, everyone. Hey, how you doing? Mr. O, Mike. All the big time millionaires say the same thing. They say you make more money the less you know about it. It is. The less you know because you don't try to do it yourself. You're then actually set back and you'll let like the ice cream parlor. This is one where I truly I started it not working. Now, if somebody would say you crazy, at those first 2 years, I don't make no money out of it. All the money is going right back into building it, getting it to where we're at right now, and also is going to pay staff to work. Somebody would say you crazy. You should be there sitting there scooping the ice cream, doing everything. You won't have to pay nobody in the lean years. But I want to figure out how to actually make the business work. I wanted the business to work. So with those lean years, I don't make no money off of it. It's going all back into the business and me learning how to actually do it. Now that we actually are established this year, making money and the business is operating, it's going to be easy for me to actually step off it and go to and add the second location. But after the second location, I'm done. I'm done after this one. A9, Dr. Funk. That's a great position to be in, that your staff say move the hell out the way. They own the process and dealing with people. Yeah, it is. It is. You know, it's funny when I come and I look and I start washing my hands, getting some gloves. I can see the staff start shaking their heads because I'm going to mess up, because they have a rhythm. They know how to. They know where everything is at. It's working good for them, and I come in and I start messing stuff up. And next thing you know, where that order I was working at, I said, which one? The strawberry. I already gave it. Wait, you put the toppings on it? No, I didn't see toppings. I wrote it right here. Oh, that's what that was. I didn't know. I mean, that's what you told us to do, Mr. Sneed. Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get out the way. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I forgot to put your toppings on it. Let me get you another cup. No, we good. Nah, let me get you another cup. Y'all go ahead and make it. I'm going to go over here and get out the way. So that's what I do. I just get out the way. All right. Patrick Young, what's good, Mike? With ABC fam. All right. Hey, how you doing? Greg B said, what's up, Mike and ABC? Hey, how you doing? What's going on, Maurice Anderson? Triggs 9802 say, hey, Mike. All right. Isaiah Jones say, hey, Mike. Triggs 9802. Is that company still around that you said you cried because they didn't get you get hired you back in the day? I wonder what company is that. Wonder what company is that? That I cried for. I don't remember me crying about a company not getting hired. Oh, I didn't. No. I think you're talking about when I quit. The last company that I worked for that I quit was Intel. Yeah, Intel should be. I think they're still around. They used to make the CPU. They used to make microprocessor chips. So what I used to do, I was the test engineer for their modem. Their modems. They used to make modems, and they used to put a processing chip on that modem. And I used to write the automation test for that. That was the last test when I did. That was my family that cried when I quit. Yeah, that was it. Ricky Newsom. Hey, Mike, is the rate for warranty company still 85? I'll be honest, they don't went up. Some of them are paying 95 or 125, I hear. So the rates have gone up. I keep them at 85 starting off. That way, you can charge whatever you want to charge. They'll pay you, but they'll knock you out the system. I just do 85 and charge them an hour and a half to diagnose, an hour and a half to put the part on. 3 hours complete a call, 250. That's what I've been at. But from what I'm understanding, some of them are paying 100, 125 an hour. I don't know. I know the warranty companies for commercial appliances, they're doing 150 an hour, no problem. So, and I do the same thing with them. I'm charging them 3 hours per completed call, and they don't have no problem paying. They pay with a credit card right with the phone. So I'm probably too cheap. Mike Reed said you need to be at about $200 an hour. I'll renegotiate the next one. Next time they call me, I'll push it up. Say we had to readjust for 2024. We had $200 an hour. But like I said, they have warranty companies. Same way they have home warranty companies. They have warranty companies that do commercial appliances that handles the daycares, the pet smarts, the dog places, and stuff like that. So I do a couple of those around here. Greg B laughing. All right. Hey, now Dr. Funk laughing. Yeah. Okay. All right. They're saying you can get 110. Okay. Okay. Triggs 9802. They still be in the employee mindset when they ask you for it. Yeah, they are. They are. And this is the sad part about it too. Some of the this is the sad part about it. Some we have ABC alumni that went to class with people. They was in the exact same class and everything, done everything the exact same way, and they actually doing work subbing for their classmates. That I do not understand. Y'all went to the class the exact same way, and y'all done the exact same thing, but you actually now is a sub for your classmate. That I just don't understand. And I asked them, why you keep giving them work? Well, they want to do work. So I sent them to work. And I'd be like, why you do that? If we went to the exact same thing, done the exact everything exact. I'm gonna go get my own rather than depend on you. But they do that. I know several of them that do that. They're sub they are sub working for their classmates. They just and some of them tell me, hey, some people just need a boss, man. They're gonna make somebody their boss. So I don't mind being their boss. I'd be like, man, I never in my life seen or heard of that. Isaiah Jones, autonomy, okay. Myron Webster, as the young kids say, Mike got motion, aka know how to get it. Yeah, I ain't working for nobody. Maurice Anderson, man, you preach. Yeah, no, I ain't working for. I'm not working for nobody. I'm not working for nobody. Now I do. I like doing the license holding thing. That I love. I love doing that. But if they ever told me, hey, you need to come in and sit here all day, give my license back. I'm fine. I go find me something else to do. Paul Brown said, "What's up, Mike and ABC?" All right. Autonomy. Isaiah Jones. Autonomy equals having full control, leverage of something. You're right. That's what we all should be working for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, once you do it, man, you're a dangerous person because you ain't gonna take nothing off of nobody. You ain't gonna take nothing off of nobody. And the other thing about it, I have this conversation with people um, uh, where uh, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful because it's funny. Even at the I went to the event yesterday, and the people at the church say, "Hey, I have people at the church say, I be watching your videos, man." I'm like, "Oh God, I gotta be careful." But once you become an entrepreneur and you go do it for yourself, and you go out here and you make your own money and you create your own stuff, you don't give much value to somebody who works for somebody. Meaning, like somebody was asking me, do you give praise to people who get these positions? I'd be like, no, I don't think 2 cents about it. I don't think 2 cents. It's not yours. So I don't think 2 cents about it. If somebody say, oh, I'm a vice president of this company, I don't think 2 cents about it. It's not yours. No, I just don't do it. I don't think that they equal to what we're doing. No. Now if they say, oh, they're making a lot of money, we know once you do this, you can make as much money as you want. If money ain't no problem, you can make as much money as you want. But you do what you like to do and what you're comfortable with doing, and you create the life that you like. You could go out here and hire 10 technicians and make as much money as you want to make, but you don't care about that. Man, I like the lifestyle I got. I'm happy the way I'm doing it. Let them go. And you don't respect a lot of times the people who don't go create stuff on their own. Miami Appliance Repair Service. The Myth is definitely a good book. Yeah, the email. Yep, it is, no doubt. Myron Webster. Intel still make chips. Okay, yeah. I ain't dealt much with them. Yeah, they used to make the CPU, the microprocessor. They had two of them. They had AMD and then they had Intel. So we kind of went against each other all the time. And so yeah, so that's what I was doing. I was writing the program to test the CPU. Mr. O, Mike, you're right about the business part. I'm saying that these guys that's been in the industry 15, 20 years don't have a high degree of business acumen. Most of these guys are surviving. They are surviving. And that's why I be telling them, they are surviving, but then they want you to come and work for them. And they barely making it. They barely making it. And you might as well go figure it out on your own. Mr. O, Everything you were telling us when we first started, it all makes sense. Yeah, it does. After a while, it does. Why do you find this something you just don't figure out? One, why would you need to? If people ask me all the time, how can I get some funding to start my business? You don't need no funding to start no appliance repair business. You don't need to borrow no money to start no appliance repair business. And two, I don't know how to do it. I've never done it before. How I'm going to get experience? You're going to get experience by getting you a contract and going out there working. But what if I don't know what I'm doing? I know that's why you're going to get you a contract and go out there and learn how to do it. And once you learn how to self-educate yourself, you'll figure anything out. Like y'all saw me, I didn't know how to weld, and I just started messing around and figured out enough to do what I need to have done. I didn't really know how to retrofit the resto mod a vehicle. After getting that truck and it won't right, and I had to do all this, then the guy who built it, he would have fixed it for me, but I had to kept getting in the back of the line, so it take 2 or 3 months before you get back to it. I just say, forget it. I figured it out, and now I know how I can do it myself. Now I wouldn't need nobody to do it. I can do it myself now. A9 Dr. Funk. Wow, they pimping out their classmates. I don't see. That's what I say, but it's not. The classmates are actually beg. Their classmates seek them out to get work. No, they seek them out to get work. The classmates call them and say, "Hey, man, I ain't got no work. You got anything? Man, it's booming out here. Yeah, you got anything I can do? Yeah, let me send you some." And then they get hooked on that. No, you got it. It's slow out here, man. How the hell be slow out here? All this work that's going on, man. You slow? Hell no, man. I got too much work. Okay. Yeah, they called me. I sent them three jobs today. Wow, I just don't understand. Uh, Frank Evans, what's up? I said, Mike, what's going on? Triggs 9802. Having that freedom is, yeah, it is very addictive. It's very addictive to have that freedom. Today, whatchamacall? Today I went out and changed the evaporator on this couple's refrigerator, and I shout out to that couple. I don't know if they remember me or not, but if they ever watched the video, and I was envy of them. This was a Hispanic man. He owned a construction company. The life that he living, that's the life that I wanted. So I get there. His wife tell me to come after 12. Say my husband comes home and she cooks. He owns a construction company. He comes home at 12 and she's playing this like romantic Spanish music and stuff, and she cooks lunch for him. He gets there, he leaves his work boots at the front. They're in a neighborhood, and this happens a lot. I go to a Hispanic person's house. They're in a neighborhood that's kind of right on the edge of transition. But you go to that house, he has he has that house laid out. He has a basketball court out there for his kids. He have a huge front deck that he's built on the back of there. He got a swimming pool. He got a big deck that he's building around the swimming pool. But anyway, she's cooking him dinner for lunch, and he's sitting there, and all he's doing is just sitting there, and she's just bringing him food, giving him something to drink. They're talking. He talked to me a little bit, but she's there, totally taking care of him for lunch. After lunch, he left. She doesn't speak English well. He speaks English well. He was getting ready to leave. I told him I had about 15 more minutes. He said, no problem. Just let my wife know when you're done. She'll call me. I said, okay. He leaves in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm done. I tell the wife I'm done. And she called her husband, and her husband say, ask me, is everything good? Yeah, everything's good. And he said, I left you $20 tip. Get you some lunch on me. Okay, dog, I appreciate it. So same thing. He left me $20. Is a barbecue place called I think it's Bird's Barbecue in Durham. I had never been to it. The first time I've seen it, I ain't been to Durham in a while. So I went there and had lunch on them. And no, it was good to do that. It was good. It was good to see that couple. She didn't work. His wife didn't work. His wife made sure that house was nice, and evidently that's something they do every day. Wherever he's working, probably nearby, he comes home from work, and he owns a construction company. And you can tell that they're doing very, very well, and she's very well taken care of. And that's the lifestyle that I wanted to have. But she plays her part well. 89 Dr. Funk. I would say some people are not ready to go out on their own. When they get older, they may change when they get sick of folks telling them what to do. Yep, no doubt. Trig 9802. I know a mobile mechanic, and he say he's been working for himself ever since 2003. And he is a six-figure earner. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Most of these guys are working on if these guys been doing appliances for 1 or 2 years, they're making over six figures. They're making 150 and up. Some of them making three of the stuff as a one-man show. They're making great money. They're making great money. They enjoying life. And that's the thing too. If you over at Ashley's, if you at Ashley's this year, you would see more people there that's been there less than 5 years there now. And they came through. Most of them probably came through Appliance Boot Camp. And shout out to Peter. Peter put up a good post on Facebook. Like he said, Appliance Boot Camp ain't the end. It's just the beginning. I get you out there and get you going, and then from there you go out to Ashley's, you go out to SSG, you go out to TMM, you go out to Appliance Alliance. You take advantage of all these other courses and what everybody else has to offer. You go to Mike Reed and take advantage of all those free training things he put out there. And this is just the beginning to get you on that journey. You don't come here and say, "Oh, I know everything." I just get you ready to get your business started, but you're going to have to go through all those other places to actually keep learning and stuff. So I think a lot of times people look at that and say, "Well, they go to Appliance Boot Camp, then they got to come here afterwards." So he ain't teaching them everything. No, that ain't what I'm teaching them. I'm getting them ready to start their business. Once they start the business, they go. Could I easily transition and start doing the other stuff? Yeah, I could, but I don't want to do the other stuff. I don't want to be there developing technicians and stuff. I don't have no desire at all to do that. That would drive me crazy. I want to actually talk about entrepreneurship. That's why I'm skilled, and that's why I have the fun at. So the other stuff, where other people like it, I let them do it, and I encourage people to actually go do that. I encourage them go to the other places. Like I say all the time, go to the other places. But I think a lot of times because they see them coming there, they're thinking, "Oh, I didn't give them anything." No, I got them out to get them there, and that's the thing too. And I'm going to say this. I hadn't said this before. I don't go to the Ashleys and stuff much now. The reason I don't go to the Ashleys now and stuff, for one, I'm getting out. I'm dwindling out of the appliance repair business. I'm going more into frozen desserts. But on top of that, no, I don't want. I don't want them to get. I don't want the alumni to get backlash from me being there. I don't, because I don't know what it is. No, if you go to the Ashleys, you go when I used to go to the Ashleys back in the day. It'll be myself and maybe one other African American there, and that's about it. We was far and few between. If you out there in Vegas now, I'm almost it's probably 50-50, or it might be more African American out there now than anybody else. If I go to any type of seminar, there's more African Americans there, almost 80-90%, and most of them, majority of them, are our alumni. I don't care about it. It's just like the Grammys and and all that other stuff. I don't care about if they ask me to speak or do something like that. I've never been invited. I've never been invited to actually speak or present or do anything at the Ash. Even though I'm single-handedly responsible for probably half the people going there. So the people I brought in, they still won't say, "Oh, Mike Sneed, come out here and do it." But what they and then when other people have reached out and say, "Hey, we'd like for you to come speak at a conference or this and that," and I'll be like, "Okay, sure, I'll do it." Get close to the time for me to come, they start, "Hey, I need to talk to you, Sneed." "Okay, what's going on?" Man, some people saying if you're going to be speaking, talking about business, they ain't going to send people. No, they ain't going to come. They don't want their texts and stuff to come. If I talk about business, yeah. All right, man. I won't speak. I'll just come and I just talk because I don't want to put no pressure or make nobody else uncomfortable. So I stay away from those things so people don't get the backlash. But for some reason, they don't want me to talk about business, and I don't understand why. And I just stay away, and I tell everybody else to go. I done my part there. I done made my money in this appliance repair business, so I didn't go in there causing no problems. I just get out the way, and I just do my thing. We have so many people there. It's still getting talked about because I have all the alumni and stuff there, and the alumni and stuff pretty much they teaching and do stuff, but I don't want to teach. I don't want to do none of that. But like I say, but I don't like the fact that sometimes the other stuff where they start calling and then they'll do that and say, "Hey, if Mike Sneed gonna be there and he's gonna be talking about business, we ain't gonna send nobody." And that these some of the bigger companies, they okay, well, they pull back, and then they don't send nobody anyway. That's what they get. Then you get there, they still don't send nobody. It's just the fact that they don't want me to talk about business and tell people to start their own business. But I don't care not one way or the other. I show up to if I show up to events, I just come in and say, "Hey, how you doing?" and this and that and keep it moving. Myron Webster, you got to keep applying to the warranty companies till you can tell you can turn them down. Yep, no doubt, no doubt. Triggs 9802. I want that construction owner lifestyle. Me too, man. Me too. I'm envious. I'm telling you, I'm envious of it. Matter of fact, on a slide, I took a picture of his wife. No, he's sitting there. He's sitting there at the table, sitting down eating with his shoes and stuff off, and his wife is right there beside him, almost like a waitress. Not no some totally submissive. She's happy for him to be there. She's there right there beside him, with her hand on his shoulder, massaging him, talking to him, playing this romantic Spanish music. She asking him how the food tastes. I know because he say I don't know in Spanish, but I know that's what she asked because he said something and she went and got something else and put it in there. And matter of fact, I don't know what it was, but she kind of mixed. She got some more seasoning, put it in there, and she mixed it up for him. No, he didn't have to mix it. And he's sitting there and he's talking and she come get his plate. She give him something else to drink and this and that. He getting ready to leave. She gave him like a couple of bananas, a couple of bottles of water, and she give him a kiss and he's out the door. And I said, man, that's the life I wanted and I deserve. Patrick Young, Mike, every time I feel myself slipping, I go and I reread Booker T. Washington, Up from Slavery, A.G. Gadsden, Black Titan. For that motivation to keep going, I always get breached every day. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. They network. Mr. Mike, are you gonna come out with your own line of ice cream cake? No, I'm not. I was telling somebody earlier today. This is after I open up this ice cream parlor. This is it for me. I'm gonna keep it there. Like I said, if this one had taken off like it is now, I would not have opened the other one. I would just keep this one that just kept this one running because I have this one exactly the way I want it, and it's easy, it's fun, it's an actual fun place to come. You know how fun it is when the staff don't have to work, they still show up. Now it scared me. I'm like, I think I've double booked. I said, "You working today?" Nah. What you doing here? I just came here to hang out. I said, I've never seen people come here and hang out at the job when they don't have to work. But yeah, they'll come back when they don't have to work. The co-workers that we have that have gone off to college and stuff, when they come back in town, they come back here. They come back here, and it's good. What's the ASPES? The ASPES is our national conference. The USAA. USSA, they done changed it, but it used to be USA, United Services of America. It might be now United Services Apply. I don't know what it is now. But anyway, they do the ASPES. This is our national conference where you go there, you meet with everybody come together, and you actually talk entrepreneurship. You have training for your technicians. You have all of that. It's like a week-long conference. They're doing that this week over in Vegas. PSA, I might go to PSA this year. PSA is in Virginia in September. It's either September or September. Yeah, September PSA, I think it is. So I might go out to PSA. They haven't told me not to come. So I might go out there this year since it's closer by. Mr. Mike, I've heard from other entrepreneurs and other trades that them not hiding the business side from their tech made their business more profitable. Yeah. That's what I started making money. When I made all my technicians business owners and showed them how to actually run their own business, and they didn't need me, and all they done, they just say, hey, give me 2 calls on Wednesday, give me this and that, and I would provide them the van and stuff to drive. They just put the gas in. All they had to do was put the gas. I changed the oil, done the brakes, and done all the repairs. And if they give me 1 or 2 days, I was happy. And that's why I made the most of my money. And the techs that did go off on their own, they benefited from the tech business because of their relationship, their synergy, and they was able to profit. Yeah, always. Yeah, a lot of these guys have scarcity mentality. All of them do. They're afraid of you taking their thing. That's why they want to try to make you sign a non-compete and all that. I don't care. I mean, ice cream parlors. I started right in this area, and they carry my ice cream, and I show them everything. Matter of fact, me and one ice cream parlor less than 5 miles from me, we meet on Wednesdays, and I tell them how I'm marketing and what I'm doing, and show them how they can do the same thing, and teach them that. I don't look at them as my competition. I look at them, if they're doing well, I'm doing well, because they're going to be buying more ice cream from me. 89 Dr. Funk. Mike, I went to ASPES last year, met a guy, and I spoke on ABC. He wanted to send his text to you. Once I told him you talk about owning your own business, he was like, I can't send my guys. Yeah, yeah, that's always. But I will say this, shout out to Valerie with Capital Appliance. Valerie has sent all her texts to me, and I tell her, you send them here, I'm gonna be talking about the business part. And she doesn't care. She sent them to me, and a lot of them do the same thing. They stick around and stay with her. They'll run their own thing, but they stay with her. But she's saying, regardless of what, she's gonna send her text to me. And I shout out to Valerie. I really appreciate it, and she's doing very well. Do I still make the moonshine ice cream? Yes, I do. We have a happy hour the third Friday of every month. We have our adult ice cream. We do a happy hour. They can get a flight of 4 different flavors of adult ice cream for $5. It works really, really good. Yeah, it's enough money out here for all of it. No, I was thinking about that today. I was like, we so lucky to be in this trade that we're in. No, I was out there. I didn't get to my first job today until about 12:30, almost 1 o'clock. And I done just 2 stops, and I was taking my time. I done 2 stops, and I was back home before 5:30, and I had almost $2,000. You can't do. I don't know where else you can do that. And loved it. It was fun. I truly loved it. Loved it. Isaiah Jones, I appreciate the value you bring out for free, Mike. Much less. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I have to because it's all bottled up in me. I got to get it out. I got to get it out for you all, and that's what keeps me strong. You know, and what keeps me strong is the fact that you all keep proving them wrong. You know, what you know, regardless of what, you all keep proving them wrong because you all are doing it, and you all are showing up to the and keeping y'all was keeping the skilled trades going. Just think if the appliance repair, y'all keeping the appliance repair going. Just think at the ask. Maybe people stop coming because maybe because we care. I don't know. But just look at the Ashley. If they were to, if the alumni, I'm not going to ask. Look at how many people what the Ashley would be like because of that. A9 Dr. Funk. There's enough appliances out here. We need more. Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's crazy. Around here, if somebody goes on hold, I'll start getting phone calls. Hey, Sneed, your nephew on hold. I don't know why. Man, they sending me too much work out here, man. Tell him to pick up some of these calls. I was like, I don't know if he on hold. Sometimes I call Slick. Man, you my nephew, you on hold. They calling here a lot for my nephew. Yeah, man, I'm backed up, man. I can't do it. Man, you need to get off hold, man. I say same thing. Tyran, he reaches out sometimes. So man, they just keep sending me all this work, man. What's going on? Something wrong? I said, well, I think my nephew on hold. He backed up. I knew it had to be something, man. Cause these guys, they killing me. But yeah, it's not enough. We need somebody to come out here and actually help us out. We do. Miami Appliance, sir. No need for a competition. We can play the game like how the like the gas stations do. Yep, no doubt. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you hadn't already, go to appliancebootcamp.com. Matter of fact, there'll be a link in the description. I'll put it in the description as soon as I get out. You can actually click on that link and you can actually purchase the Appliance Bootcamp. We have the $500 hands-on live. It'll be coming up. I think it's April. Let me see. It's scrolling across the screen. It's going to be April the 9th through 11th. Like I say, I got the college kids and stuff coming. I had a couple of seats left. If you want to get those seats, you can click on that and get it. I don't know how many left. I just tell y'all to sell them, buy them if they're there. If you want to come to the Ice Cream Parlor Boot Camp, it'll be April 15th and 16th. And this one's going to be a 2-day because we're going to do the ice cream parlor here, and then we're going to go out and take a look at my shipping container over in Rocky Mount. So we'll go out there and look too. So once again, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all on Thursday. Bye-bye.